Are you willing to become an Optimus robot?
You could basically inhabit an Optimus robot. It's not just the hand, the whole thing. Working with Neuralink and Tesla, it goes far beyond just operating a robot hand, but replacing limbs and having kind of a whole body robot experience.
There'll be a ratio of people to robots.
Today on AI News, these are Elon Musk's top predictions about the future that he's building, including the Optimus robot, AI, brain control, transhumanism, and much more.
As we advance the Neuralink devices, you should be able to actually have full body control and sensors from an Optimus robot. So you could basically inhabit an Optimus robot. It's not just the hand, the whole thing. So you could basically mentally remote into an Optimus robot and be kind of cool. The future's going to be weird.
But this raises a critical question. Mainly, how do you secure the connection between the brain and machine to prevent getting hacked? Because then you would effectively be remotely controlled by someone else against your will. So would you trust this tech? Because Elon Musk talks about it happening in stages.
Now, obviously, another thing that can be done also is for people that have, say, lost a limb, lost an arm or a leg or something like that, then we think in the future we'll be able to attach an Optimus arm or legs, and so you kind of I don't know if you remember that scene from Star Wars where Luke Skywalker gets his hand, chopped off with a lightsaber, and he gets kind of a robot hand. And I think that's the kind of thing that we'll be able to do in the future, working with Neuralink and Tesla. So that it goes far beyond just operating a robot hand, but replacing limbs and having kind of a whole body robot experience.
But how much further does this actually go? Will the next generation prefer to trade their human limbs and limitations for robot arms and legs with extra strength, extra senses, plus other new forms of tech that we haven't even thought of yet?
And then I think another thing that will be possible, I think is very likely in the future, is to be able to bridge the where the damaged neurons are. So you can take the signal from the brain and transmit that signal past where the neurons are damaged or strained to the rest of the body. So you could reanimate the body, so that if you have a Neuralink implant in the brain and then one in the spinal cord, then you can actually bridge the signals and you could walk again and have full body functionality. Obviously, that's what people would prefer, to be clear. We realize that would be the preferred outcome. And so that even if you have a broken neck, or you could still, we believe, I'm actually, at this point, I'd say fairly confident that at some point in the future, we'll be able to restore full body functionality.
Next, Elon Musk predicts telepathy with Optimus and what he calls
cybernetic superpowers. If someone has lost the use of speech, then they can still communicate to an Optimus. They can communicate telepathically to Optimus or by Bluetooth. And so even if someone has completely lost the ability to speak, they could still control Optimus or their computer or phone. And I think an exciting possibility long-term also is to say, if you take parts of the Optimus humanoid robot and you combine that with a Neuralink, let's say somebody has lost their arms or legs, we could actually attach an Optimus arm or Optimus legs and do a Neuralink implant so that the motor commands from your brain that would go to your biological arms now go to your robot arms or robot legs. And again, you'd have basically cybernetic superpowers.
And Neuralink is already working with Optimus tech in the real world.
Fortunately, we have connections with Tesla, who have the Optimus hand, and we're actually actively working on giving Alex an Optimus hand so that he could actually control it in his real life. And here's actual replay of the end of that video using Alex's neural signals on an Optimus hand. Sean, if you want to play that.
Next, Elon Musk explains what Tesla has that no one else in the world currently does to make this all possible.
So in a very short period of time, Optimus has gone from being an idea to the most sophisticated humanoid robot on Earth. There's nothing even close to the level of sophistication of Optimus, and Tesla has some important missing ingredients that others don't have, which is our robot has a real brain. It's got the real world AI. So Tesla's the leader in real world AI. What we learned in the car, we translate to the Optimus robot. And we also take our expertise in electric motors, in batteries, power electronics, structural design. And then another major important thing is that we're very good at manufacturing. So in order for robots to be useful, they have to be intelligent. They have to be able to do useful things just by asking, and you have to be able to make a large number of them at an affordable price. This is what we can do. We have the only company with all the ingredients for making intelligent humanoid robots at scale is Tesla.
Then he talks about training the AI for Optimus.
There is a lot of training compute needed for Optimus. Because the AI chip in the robot is relatively weak because it's really limited on power, you can make up for that with a lot of training to have a lot of training result in a very efficient AI that can run on a low power chip in the robot. So it is. We will actually have to spend a lot of money on training, like. Ultimately it'll be like tens of billions of dollars on training compute. I do think there's a lot of potential for collaboration with XAI in the future and with SpaceX.
That's right, even SpaceX has plans for Tesla's Optimus humanoid. So is this going to be the biggest product there's ever been, or is Tesla already falling behind?
Like my prediction is that on this front is that Optimus will be the biggest product of all time by far. Nothing will even be close. I think it'll be 10 times bigger than the next biggest product ever made. Like that level. But I think we'll literally build a legion, or at least one legion of robots this year. And then probably 10 legions next year. And I don't know, it's kind of a cool unit, units of legion. So probably 50,000-ish next year. And then it's probably I'm hopefully ready for Optimus to be used outside of Tesla-controlled environment, or maybe around the middle of next year, second half of next year sometime. There'll be a ratio of people to robots. So you'll effectively end up managing a group of robots. So, you'll have basically, your flock or your little group of robots that you take care of and you tell them what to do. And I don't know, you'll have a pack of robots, basically.